What's good, neighborhood? So, here we are, making our way steadily through the month. Still working to try and get the rest of the rent collected, so that way I don't get evicted in the next couple days. Uh, yeah, all I can do is just keep asking for help. Keep asking for help, keep trying to provide what content I can through streaming, of course, and also still continuing to look for work. In fact, in about 5 hours, I actually have another interview coming up, so I'll be keeping my fingers crossed that that actually starts to bear some fruit. But I know for a fact that I won't be working and getting paid from work in time to have the rent for this month made up. So this is where I'm really going to need some help. As much as I am loath to do it, I might probably just go ahead and set up a GoFundMe to help, cover the rest of this. But with that being said, the party still goes on. The show still goes on. So, here we are. We're back at Ace's Place. It's a new week plus, and we're going to be jumping into some more Final Fantasy 16. I hope you guys are, I hope you all have been having a great weekend so far. I hope you're having a great Sunday so far, whatever you do, whether it's church, whether it's football, whether it's family gatherings, whether it's, well, spending your mornings or Sunday afternoons with me or other gaming streamers like me. Anywho, if that's your plan, if that last one is your plan, then by all means, pull up a chair, kick up your feet. Just remember to leave your shoes at the front door so that way we don't get any footprints on the tile, carpet, or furniture. And with all that being said, let's get back to the now award-winning, well, Golden Joystick Award-winning Final Fantasy 16. It's game time. Hey, how's it going, Winter? How's your Sunday been? Whew. Ah, that's right. We were getting ready to start things. We were getting ready to really start things off with Isabel.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Whew. Yeah, I'll put it to you this way. Last night was like Saturday night was another night where I legit could not sleep. I mean, that's part of the reason why I wound up streaming for like 8, almost 9 hours. But What's more, I went to bed, right? I went, laid down, was trying to fall asleep. It took me like 2 hours to finally fall asleep, so there was that. I barely remember waking up to turn off my alarm at 7 a.m. this morning. And then properly shot out of bed at noon. So I've only been up for about an hour after having the most jackassed sleep schedule one could possibly imagine a person would have.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
That's the day done then.
So, before I get on to the main quest looking for Tatiana, let's get some of this side stuff done.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if either of us needs to brush up on our swordcraft. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
To quote one Wesley Snipes in Blade, I was born ready, motherfucker.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
It's over.
Alright. So you know one end of a book. Enough.
Nice.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? I'm a bearer. Win the Dane's favour anyway.
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that. Stay down. I'll be damned.
Oh yeah, that's what I've been seeing in some of the talk around Twitter about it. I mean, the game's like shorter than the mainline series. Yes, I mean, like one estimate that I saw was the game was like 20 hours. But let's also consider that this is a Yakuza game. So yeah, the side content. Do not expect them to skimp on that.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a branded. The sergeant may be a surly bastard, but he had our number, right? Extra drills, he said.
And that's just it.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars. Thank goodness I found you.
That's just it. They
Can I trust you to be discreet?
they set a high freaking bar from the start.
This. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others. A simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes. and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Okay.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
The bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
It's not been half a moon since Belen's tour, and they'd have us march again.
Well.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
That should have bought me enough time for this one. Or maybe not.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword?
Oh, it's this guy.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a reason.
If the right
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
Well, how about a plum
And a China
for the apple
first
of your eye?
What did you say was in these
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
There's this.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Right.
Didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Perfumed cigars and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Yep. So how's your Sunday been going so far, Eva?
That's the day done then. The markets are
3, so it's right here then.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Excuse me.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
And that's that. Now let's see if I've actually hit a point where I can finish that quest as well.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Ah, that bastard!
It's rough going out there.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
But before that...
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I'd better get going. There are very few things that I find as hilarious as hilarious as, you know, your classic hero, like Clive. Honest chap, a good egg. Being put in situations where the other person would pretty much want to eat him alive before he turns and heads about his business.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
That was a good job.
Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
For a trip back to the barracks after I
haven't seen you around the Vale.
After I had already finished putting two of their best into the dirt. Well, two of their supposed best.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Not most likely. Fools there eye on every night.
Alright, let's clear some of these away. Ooh! Alright, so we'll pop back, holler at Isabel, let her know what's going on, and then we'll see what happens.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
It is nice getting back to this game.
Told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
And off we go.
The markets are
Oriflamme. How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Let's go get ourselves into some mischief. Chocobo! Downbird. Ow!
That'll help.
Is this really necessary for a flock of chocobos? No, but it's fun regardless. Oh, wait.
When did you get so big?
Always pet the Torval.
Sick of Torgal. Get him. Sick of Torgal.
Well, the blue ones. Just the blue ones and the red ones are the more, antagonistic ones. And red in particular is a a boss fight later in the game.
You know what to do, boy. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy.
That's the story of you. I believe there is a red chocobo fight in 14. The red chocobo fight in this one is just...
Sick of Torgal.
Like, the red chocobo fight in this game is just... It's insane. Like, last time I had to deal with a red chocobo before this was back in Final Fantasy Tactics.
That's enough dallying.
And Tactics was just... Oh, that fight was bad.
Here, now.
Oh, I am so looking forward to doing this quest. I remember this one.
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go and see that you kill the beast.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Back. I'll deal with this. You know what to do, boy. It's over. There, boy. You know what to do, You know what to do, boy. Get him. Don't let them get away. Sick, Torgal.
And that's that. But watch.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Clive's a better man than I would have snatched that kid up by his collar like, you what?
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Yeah. Some fucked up shit.
my son. You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
It's fucking sick.
The nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Of course. I'm sorry I just got on so late, though. Either way, you have yourself a good one, Winter. Get some rest.
Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Yep, I'm on this part.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
about it.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Till then, Raymond. Let's go see the damage. Ha! Oh. Small spoilers for a sub-story? That I won't mind so much. I did wind up seeing a screenshot on Twitter showing Kiryu with Kaito. Is that the one you were referring to? Gorilla ass motherfuckers.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
And yeah, back to what you were saying about this particular set of side quests, though, Andre. Fuck them kids.
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Hold up.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Chloe are you, girl? Is that someone napping on job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Well, at least that little one gets it. So it seems.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says...
They are.
It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
Yeah.
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, we got a shop.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
It smells of death here, Torgul. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
That's enough. It's over. That's enough. You know what to do, boy.
I just got clipped clean out of the air. You know, thinking back to that cutscene, I feel like it's left open-ended enough that could very well be the case.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. He said her name was Tatien.
You... Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's gonna find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatien is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatien by.
Rough goings, to say the least.
Weren't expecting any new brandy, did you?
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could, had it not been personal. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Unfortunately.
I see. My dear Tatien. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatien. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Buy, sell, or be gone. If that's what you want. And go on, take it.
Weren't expecting any new brandy.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
He's a deserter, do you?
Alright, a little chapel east of here, so we're heading up the mountain. Or up the hill. You know what's kind of funny? So many different games that there's I think what I'm really trying to say is just that this right here is definitely one of those games that I don't regret buying on release.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really?
Nice one, Sid.
Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
It's just I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
And when the man says that, you know he's serious. Alright, give me just a quick second. Alright, let's get on with it. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm not seeing any green marks on the map, so all the side quests are done. Yeah. Pivotal moment in the story. Let's go. The PNR, the point of no return.
are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we
embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Oh god, I love Sid.
Come on, this way. Trying to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
Oh. Actually, yeah. Let's head down there real quick. Always got to take a chance to rob the Imperials.
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
Shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
They're not from the garrison. I swear this passage.
Enemies upon us!
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Oh! Oh, damn. Oh, well, that's done. Okay, so we jumped down from there. Doesn't look like we got any place else to go, but through here.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
here.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Well, and that's exactly why we get out there and,
Captain! To arms, men! Summon the cannoneer! Stay down! It's over! The Empire will never fall! Stay down! Get him, boy! Sick of trouble! Get him, boy! Sick of trouble!
alright, that's him done.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Mortar combat!
Then let's shut him up.
Sorry, couldn't resist. Oh, ow! Move! Ow! Oh, God, please stop.
Can't take much more of this.
Can't do it.
Damn. I was trying to queue up the heal on the potion, but it kind of didn't work. Woo. No. No. Ooh. There we go.
Is he?
Bollocks. He's gonna Kashyyyk.
Poor wretch.
Save the pity. He's getting on in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Ow! No! Stop it! Cut that nonsense out! Woo! Ow! Ugh. Ow! Ooh! I did not expect him to come back for a third.
I'll be fine now.
No, you don't. Stop it. Stop that. Stop that bullshit. Eat it! Eat your dinner!
I'll never get used to that. The Kashyyyk or no, he was still a man. Am I drowned in ether?
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cared.
And if that was the case, I would not blame him.
Oh, breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. You've said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits.
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Okay, that's the elevator there. Just like with the first playthrough, gotta make sure I don't miss anything. Pop off the path. There's that.
Oh, the miners. The gods.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters. All we can do now is put them out of misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
He said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Those cards at the cave. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were
there to keep the Akashic in. Stay down! That's better. Don't let them get away! Give them all my boy! That's enough! Get them, over here.
Oh boy, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up! Ow! Whew. To say that was rough going would definitely be an understatement.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Whoa. Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Oh boy. Oh! Ow! Oh, I got tagged with both swings. That sucked. Oh, no. Please don't. Ow! Please stop hurting so much. shit! I am pretty sure I'll be needing some more potions by the time this is all said and done. You know, outside of maybe a few certain fights, I wonder if folks have actually gone through and, like, you know, played further playthroughs of this game, going, you know, challenging themselves to do so with only, like, a certain set of moves. Right? Like, can you do a only Phoenix or only Ifrit run? I know some icons make this game, like, distressingly easy, like, you know, do a only Odin or only Titan run. Okay, so we go all the way down this way. Oh, excuse me. Of course.
That's enough. Sick of Torgal.
Ow.
Sick of Torgal.
And that's the end of that. Oh, wait. Alright, so give it about 15 minutes. We'll take our first intermission at the 2-hour mark. Oh, Christ. And a caching curl? Fuck me! Oof! Lay down. I can say that was a fight that I did not expect and could have sorely done without. Which, of course, is a bit of a reminder that, yes, in Final Fantasy mode, aka in Clive Must Die mode, the enemy placements seem to be different. And we have the Coral Sword reforged.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
Yeah. Yes.
On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Fair enough.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out.
Alright. So let's see, what do we got? What do we got?
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Gotta love that little lantern trick.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me. Started it.
But how did you make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Oh no.
maybe later.
Oh damn! I didn't need.
From Phoenix Gate be here in the mines.
Are the two places connected somehow?
Guess I didn't need to summon Toro when Clive would just come in with the drop kick. Sorry, when Sid would come in with the drop kick. Excuse me. Oh.
Better already.
Definitely need to make sure I'm all healed up. Oh crap! That's an Iron Giant. That's a big boy. Ow! Sheet! Oh! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh shit! Oh boy. Woo! Oh. I am now officially out of potions. So, before we move any further, let's go ahead and take that intermission. So, let's get up, get ourselves a chance to get some fresh air, stretch. I definitely need to grab me another water bottle so I can, stay hydrated. But we'll be coming back with a little bit more Final Fantasy 16 Clive Must Die mode, right here on New Week Plus at Ace's Place. We'll be back in a few. All right. So we're pretty much going to be going back at this for another 2 hours or so. Again, once 5 p.m. hits, I gotta call it so that way I can get myself ready for this interview and give myself time to make the drive. Fingers crossed, but I don't know, man. You can only take so much. You can only be unemployed for so long while still having, well, you know that old saying. The bill always comes due.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Yep, this right here is a whole ass arena.
Where did that come from?
And there's our Guardian.
If I had to guess.
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
Ooh. Okay, that didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. Oh, that is not working out at all.
Not this time.
Shit! Woo! Ooh. Why does this thing's head hurt so much? Just need you to lay down. There we go. Thank you. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no!
A little help.
Ugh. That hurt. Shall we try this again?
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always. Not this time.
Alright, come on, big boy. Come on. Lay down for me. Thank you. Oh! Fire something, Clive. Ow! Damn! The fist didn't come up fast enough! I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna parry this! Nope.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
Let's try this again. Wrong one.
Not this time.
Hey, what's good, Fluffy? Oh no. Oh no.
to now?
I don't want to know.
Clive, look out!
I did not think he was going to bring that wing down on me. Well, shows what I know. Damn! Wow. Oh god. Why did I... Oh shit. Everybody back up. No, 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 no!
My wounds, boy!
Oh god. Ah! Get down here. Get down here. Get down here. Woo!
I'll be fine now.
No, no, no. Oh. We cannot afford to take any hits here. Shit! Alright, come on. We got this. We got this. Nope. Woo! Woo! Oh! Holy hell! Oh, that was a that was a fight. Mm. Absolutely brutal. And I love it!
Are you alright?
Fine.
Yo.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Whew. If only there was a way I could fast travel back to get some more potions.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
Whoa. What's this over here? Hooray for items. I now have 3 potions. And that's about it. Oh boy.
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sunbreak.
I had them playing that Final Fantasy theme on the piano.
Well, that didn't work.
I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you,
Clive. Did I make that figuratively? The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here. That's more like it.
God, this music is so good.
Clive, look.
What is that? Sid! Ifrit, I need Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
this part. This fight.
I've been here before. You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive. Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving. One way or another. Garuda, lend me your strength! Who's that? It's over.
I wasn't expecting that to... I wasn't expecting to try and parry a projectile, but I will take it. Alright, come on. Come on, you big son of a bitch. Oh!
What else can he do?
Oh boy, back off the line of fire. Shit.
That power isn't yours.
is mine.
Yeah.
I remember now. I have fire.
Get him. Eat it! Eat your dinner! Ooh. Woo! Is that the best you got? Eat it! Eat it! Eat it! And I say again, eat your dinner! Oh.
It's done. How many more could there be?
Mm.
As you wish.
Shit. Oh, he caught me on the recovery. Ow! Eat your goddamn dinner. Shit! Ow, ow, ow. What? Oh. Oof. Ow. Alright. I need to, I need to get out of this jacket. Oh boy. just a couple things I need to check real fast before we give this fight another try. Oh boy. Alright, let's try it again. Here we go. Ow! There we go. There we go. Torch him, Clive. Now for this demon world bullshit. There we go. Whew. Come on, let him have it. Damn. That was supposed to be an evade, and I tried to clash. I think I may have just screwed up big time. You might want to look up, homeboy. There we go. This is the clash. The new Pokemon Pro tag nobody asked for. This game won Best Audio at the Stickies for a reason.
Enjoy your nap?
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here? No, you won't.
Fuck! Jump scare.
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Oh.
Try not to talk. Clive, for so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Valid point, Tora.
The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew. I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy?
No.
I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
I hate this cutscene, yet I love it at the same time. I hate it because Sid. But I love it because Joshua's a fucking badass.
We'll leave This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
Well, I guess you could say that's the night the lights went out in Georgia.
finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers, peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, palmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
Five years.
It's good to see you, Sid. What have we learned? The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way. Kupka's private guard. It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall. You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's-forsaken slum. So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer. That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here. Come on. Summon the
others! The bearers?
Safe.
Sid dies here!
Titan sends his regards.
And now for the boss.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
They brought a pet.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster. Let's try.
Nice try. Too slow.
Oh, none of that. Come on, come on. Nope. Right? And what's more, again, like I was mentioning earlier, I've got this on the higher difficulty since it's my second playthrough. So the fact that not only did they go the extra mile of pitting you against something different as opposed to just the standard curl, but then there's also just the fact that the way the enemy placements are higher difficulties, so you're facing off against progressively tougher stuff earlier in the game as not only a gear check but a skill check as well. Man, it's really no wonder that this game is getting as much praise as it has, and it should be no wonder that I've got this on my my personal game of the year list, second only to Armored Core 6.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Well, that's the thing with excuse me. Well, that's the thing with AC6. Like there were a truckload of us that were, just clamoring for a new Armored Core game. But I think part of what helped it land so well, honestly, was the fact that, FromSoft had been, doing so much else, between Dark Souls and Demon Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, everything else. So it's like Armored Core 6 still would have landed, like it would have made some impact with, those of us in the audience that were really looking for it. But in a way, it did help that so many people that had come to know From Software through their Soulsborne games, so many newcomers were being introduced to such a long-standing series as Armored Core. At the same time, it's a bit of a curse because, well, you've got all these people trying to compare Armored Core through the lens of Dark Souls or Bloodborne or Elden Ring. But I mean, literally, it's one of those things where, people out there have been like, you know what? Why haven't we got a sci-fi Souls game? And it's like, play Armored Core. And now we can actually literally say, you want your sci-fi Souls game? Play Armored Core 6. Yeah.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds, home sweet home.
Yeah. And even during the era of 7 through 12, all throughout the basically the PS2 and Xbox
Otto
generation.
was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
But yeah, and even all throughout that generation, it still felt like there was just such a variety of talent, such a variety of content. There was more freedom to really be creative.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
There you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons. I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetales.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
The neat thing about this serves 2 purposes. 1, to move the game forward. 2, to work as a bit of a tutorial to introduce folks to the layout of the new hideout.
Is it business or pleasure? Well, you won't hear me complaining.
It's even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter. Thanks to you lot fighting the good fight, plenty of demand for my
The
wares.
only drawback.
It's the constant bloody racket. If it's not Doris and Otto barking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Bardolph banging away day and night.
Still,
If a pain in the ear holes the price I have to pay to be Sid the Outlaw's partner in crime, I'd say I've got myself a bargain. Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time flies.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
We're all wanting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome when Kupka's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them. They just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere there was. And a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries. Try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Sid will save us.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. And be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. And be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer.
Yeah. Although Clive is only Sid the Second, I still do like that, you know, that Sid's name is basically being carried on.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Yep. That should.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
That was the plan.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Clive! You're back! You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
Yeah, that big, lovable lummox.
Back, are ya?
Yes, I am.
Things here ain't too bad.
I suppose. Got a decent hammer, decent anvil, an apprentice that knows his hammer from his cock. Oh, the furnace is alright and all, thanks to Sid's old bellows. It's like thanks to old Sid's bellows. The gods only know how I'd keep the coals hot enough out here on the mirror without him. Not with bloody crystals, that's for sure.
Nah.
I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins. I count myself lucky to work it. Thanks for keeping me on. You need anything? You give us a shout.
You've forgotten already? Because I haven't.
It was a right pain in the ass getting this place into shape. Especially with the mess we're in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together.
Still.
Don't mean I intend on doing it again.
So, what'll it be?
Okay, so what if I do this? So let's say I do Flame Tongue
He'd last you a
Reforged.
good while.
Then I can do 11 Bolt Reforged.
Bad, if I do say so myself.
Okay, 11 Bolt's the one that I needed.
Yeah, that should do you.
Like that reinforced cleric's amulet.
You can thank me later. My best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. That it? Fine.
Alright, reinforcements have been made.
Shipments just arrived. Oh, no. I still don't know.
Alright, and we are just a few minutes out, so I'm going to go ahead. Make the save. Ooh, oh, excuse me. I think that right there is actually going to do it for this evening. I did say we were going to be going until 5 p.m. Pacific. That way to give myself some time to prep and a little bit of time to drive to that interview. So let's wrap this up how we usually do. A good 3, almost 4 hours in, and yeah, it was a lot of fun getting back to this as always. Again, I'm still doing what I can to try and get the resources together so that way I can keep up on the rent for this month. It's pretty much considered late at this point, so now it'll just be a matter of tomorrow making sure that I can stave off the whole, eviction notice until such time as I'm able to actually get the funds in hand. But with all that being said, hopefully any assistance y'all can provide would be greatly appreciated. I would suggest using the Streamlabs link underneath, not the banner where it says support, but the Streamlabs link itself. Use that if you do want to make sure, if you are donating. Use that one to make sure that it doesn't get held up by Stream Elements Play until, long after, it's going to be needed. Oh, of course. Since we are going to be ending this, though, let me put on my big brother cap and hit y'all with a daily reminder for today. Check this out. Accept that there will be difficult moments. All of these moments are necessary for us to become stronger, wiser, and more prepared to face our future. It's like one of the biggest lessons that you'll learn from gaming in general. Pick a direction you want to go. If there's opposition, if there's opponents, if there's enemies between you and where you're headed, you're going the right way. Or, as, Sid put it, embrace the opportunities to grow and to change. But, at any rate, that's going to do it for me for this evening. Let's see, tomorrow is Monster Hunting Monday, and I did promise that I was going to be getting back onto Wild Hearts, so you're definitely going to want to come back to check that out if you haven't done so already. Let's not forget that Wild Hearts is also on Xbox Games Pass, so for anyone that doesn't have it yet, but has one of the Microsoft consoles, give it a look. You might be surprised. Hey, Tora, if you're able to, that would be greatly appreciated. If anything, keep me posted. But until then, y'all have yourselves a fantastic Sunday evening or Monday morning if you were watching this from across the pond. And remember the 4 big rules as always. Stay happy, stay hydrated, stay gaming. And as always, stay good, neighborhood. It does indeed take a strong element to hone steel. I'll catch you next time. And I'll let you know how the interview goes.